Hello and welcome to PlayOnSports.com's coverage of the North Coast section Division I Volleyball Finals. It's a PlayOnSports.com pregame show live from California High School in San Ramon, California. I'm Joey Gonzalez and your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Tonight's matchup features the number 2 seeded San Ramon Valley Wolves visiting the top seeded California Grizzlies. San Ramon Valley comes into today's game with an overall record of 32-9, while the home team, California Grizzlies, is 28-3. Give us a moment here for the national anthem. We'll be back with you in just a few moments right here on PlayOnSports.com. And again, coming to you live from California, from the campus of California High School in San Ramon, California. Joey Gonzalez here in your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. It's a North Coast section Division I volleyball championship between these visiting San Ramon Valley Wolves and the California Grizzlies. And San Ramon coming in with a 32-9 record, went 12-2 in league, coached by first-year head coach Brian Fujinaga. They were the 5th ranked team by Max Preps in the section. They come in as the number 2 seed in the East Bay Athletic League. Taking a look at California, they coming in with a 28-3 record. Went 13-1 in league play. Coached by Coach Todd Bayham. They are ranked number 2 in their section, coming in as the top seed in the also out of the East Bay League. San Ramon Valley coming in second in the East Bay Athletic League, while California won champions of the East Bay Athletic League. So both of these two squads know a lot about each other as they're both being introduced here right now. So just want to give you an update here on some of the information that we picked up here for the pregame show. Wolves again are ranked 56th in the state. They are your defending Division I North Coast section champions. So maybe some pressure for Coach Fujinaga to be able to follow in the steps of Coach Bowes. But in talking with Coach Fujinaga, he has been the assistant for some time now, and now, in his words, he finally gets keys to an office. He gets an office, and he gets the keys to the office, and then a lot of more paperwork. So he feels he's just picking up. He was doing all the lineups beforehand, setting up all the players, and doing a lot of the coaching. Now he's just got the title as well as the keys. Taking a look at California. California really trying to establish something here. First time that they've been here in this position. So, and first time since 1982. First time since 1982 that they've had an opportunity to play for the North Coast Section Championship. First time since 1984 that they won the East Bay Athletic League. So obviously a lot riding on here for both schools. San Ramon Valley liking the position of underdog, while California not feeling a lot of pressure, understanding their role, but really looking to compete for that rivalry. So we're going to go ahead and step away here as we get the final lineup set. I'll get you the final lineups here in just a moment, but we'll step away here for the moment. You're listening to... That's going to do it for the PlayOnSports.com pregame show. We'll be back with the first serve in just a few moments. The North Coast Section Division I Volleyball Championship begins next on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the PlayOn School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Welcome back to coverage of the North Coast Section Division I Volleyball Finals on PlayOnSports.com. Coming to you live from San Ramon, California. I'm Joey Gonzalez, on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Tonight's matchup features the San Ramon Valley Wolves squaring off against the California Grizzlies for the Division I NCS crown. And just a few moments, for the time being, as the teams are getting set in their huddle, I'll give you the first the lineup here for the San Ramon Valley girls, San Ramon Valley Wolves. Starting at the opposite outside hitter is number 2, Nicole Velicities. As senior outside hitter, number 3, Emily Reeder. Senior setter is number 5, Nicole Powers. The freshman outside hitter is number 6, Catherine Claybaugh. Senior libero, number 8, Kristen Van Fossen. The senior middle blocker, number 9, Lauren Regan. And a junior middle blocker, Delaney Reed. For the California Grizzlies, it is number 1, and the senior libero, Morgan Gilfillan. And number 2, senior captain, outside hitter, Sabrina Clayton. Number 3, Jennifer Gill, a senior outside hitter. Number 4, Clinton Kindoy, a junior opposite. Number 5, Tracy Ogata, the senior middle blocker. Number 9, Bridget Hines, a junior middle blocker. And number 10, also a captain, Stephanie Smith, a senior opposite for the San Ramon, for the California Grizzlies. And we get the thumbs up there from the up man, already set and ready to go here. Our up man, our officials here for this evening. As soon as I'm able to find my paperwork here, our up official is Bill Vane. Down official across from him, standing up, is Greg Wellman. Our line official here closest to us is Tim Moore, and Mike Peeler. And our line official far from us is Tina Moore. And first serve is underway. California opening up, and we should have an exciting match going for you here tonight as San Ramon Valley is first to strike here. They get up on the board, take a 1-0 lead here in Game 1. Best of 5 set here, best of 5 match here in the North Coast section. So back there to serve for the Wolves, that was the senior setter Nicole Powers. On the attack, that Stephanie Smith. Nice setup here. Just going to touch it over. The libero, Leanne Young. That was Kristen Van Fossen in. Able to send it over. Nice setup by attack and blocked there up at the top. Nice by Sabrina Clayton. Interesting. Able to get the ball in. I believe that was the opposite of Nicole Velicities, the junior. A lot of rivalry here in the eyes of California as California takes a 2-0 deficit. North Coast allowing the top-seeded team to host. They figure that the top-seeded team has earned the right to host a game and get home court advantage. Unlike some other sections that play with a one-day tournament for all 6 divisions, the North Coast section likes to award the top-seeded team for home court advantage in the championship. So early on here, San Ramon Valley leading with a 3-0 lead. Coming into tonight's contest, California has pretty much swept the first 2 rounds, got a first round bye, but they beat Berkeley 3-0 in the second round. And in the semis, they beat Monte Vista 3-0. Back to live game action here with San Ramon Valley holding a 3-0 lead. And a big kill on the attack. Sabrina Clayton Sabrina Clayton, and one thing that's always fun to watch here is as you understand rivalries develop, San Ramon Valley and Danville, where San Ramon Valley, Danville is where San Ramon Valley is located, where actually California is located in San Ramon. So not only a locational, regional rivalry, due to based on location, but also a league rivalry as these teams went 1-2 in the East Bay Athletic League, and California beginning to storm back as they are now down 3-2 here in game one. Serving now for the Grizzlies, that's Sabrina Clayton, the senior captain, the outside hitter. Sabrina Clayton plays club volleyball with Emily Reeder, the outside hitter. So some personal rivalries as well, as a lot of these girls know each other from playing at the club level. So not only league rivalry, city rivalry, you've got personal rivalries there. Is that the ace? And for the ace, that's the senior outside hitter, Emily Reeder, to take a 5-2 lead here in game one of the Division I North Coast Section volleyball final. So here's Reeder again. Sends it over and unable to handle that. Jennifer Gill unable to receive. Grizzlies ranked 30th in the state. This is their best year under Coach Todd Bayham. As the jump serve taken by the libero here for California. Set up there for Gill. Return, there's a kill there, attempt there by Emily Reeder. Scores another point on her service. And San Ramon Valley has opened up a 7-2 lead here in game one. Again, Joey Gonzalez. Joined with my producer, Brian Hassler. You got Justin Gorley on the video. As, again, an Emily Reeder serve, and Gill unable to receive it. And speaking with Coach Long, assistant coach Brian Long for the Grizzlies, he was saying that pretty much what they've established, they got a lot of senior leadership here for the California Grizzlies, and what they've been going for and working these past 4 years have really led up to this moment. And we got a double hit here, gonna go against San Ramon Valley as we get the call there from Bill Vane. But not before there's an 8-3 lead on for the Wolves. Attack attempt was an error. Goes long there for the freshman outside hitter, Catherine Clayball. And Bridget Hines be serving here for the Grizzlies. 8-4 here in game one. The upman, Bill Vane, trying to make sure that we have enough room here, emptying out the front row. They're right behind him. As the officials here at California High School trying to make sure that everybody has a seat, but the up man, Bill Vane, and I'm not sure if those students were sitting down on the floor. I believe that that may be one of the reasons why our up official, Bill Vane, trying to make sure that they're up. And making sure that all students have a seat, trying to clear the steps. So everyone's going to squeeze in tightly like sardines here at California High School. We are up here in the stands with the fans. One of the better advantages here in high school volleyball, being able to get up close and personal with the crowd. As Caitlin Kindoy sending it over into the net. The error, I believe, that was against Lauren Regan. So Grizzlies now with a couple of points there on their service. As the officials not only officiating the game, but making sure that everyone has a safe place to sit here. Serve into the net there by Bridget Hines, and there on Hines makes it 9-5, San Ramon Valley. Packed house here at California High School in San Ramon, California. Here in the East Bay of California. And the attack, no good there for Sabrina Clayton. Clayton not able to get up under it, or not having enough topspin on it, sending it directly into the net. So now down 5 points here as San Ramon Valley serving on point. Kristen Van Fossen there on the service. Able to get it through the block there. Sabrina Smith, the opposite for the Grizzlies, as we've got a rotation. In to serve is Kylie House, the junior defensive specialist. Actually, she is the opposite here tonight. Able to get it over. Sets it up with a freshman. Takes it. Morgan Gilfin able to take it, send it over. Set up the kill shot, no good. Lays it over, that was Gill. Another attack attempt as Clayton picks it. Hits it over the nets again, Gill. Able to keep it alive. Clayball. Let's see if Clayball able to keep it alive. Sends Quindoy into an error. Bayham looking for a 2-hit, looking for a 4-hit. But not getting the call there from the R1, Bill Vane. So score the point there for San Ramon Valley as they take an 11-6 lead here in game one. Set up on the attack, and a good attack there. Sabrina Clayton able to smack that. Could almost hear that open palm slap. Gets it 11-7 to San Ramon Valley. Score that for Delaney Reed, the junior middle hitter. Middle for San Ramon Valley. And I'll get the freshman Catherine Clayball to serve as San Ramon Valley's got an 12-7 lead. San Ramon Valley again with another point, 13-7. So Clayball able to get that point there, and she will serve again. San Ramon Valley with the 6-point lead. The libero, Gillifin. And the attack from the opposite, Sabrina Clayton. Scores a point for the Grizzlies, 13-8. We've got a whistle for a 2-hit, and California celebrates. They pick up the point, 13-9. Morgan Gilfillan on the jump serve, able to receive that attack attempt. Sets up a blocked attempt there, but Clayton able to score the point as Nicole Powers unable to block it. So score the point for the Grizzlies. They're charging back, now down by 3. The left-handed serve there by Gilfillan. Block attempt, recovered there by the Grizzlies. Clayton again on the attack. Cuts the deficit to 2. Morgan Gilfillan still serving. That's good news on the jump serve. Taken in by the libero. Gilfillan receives it. Clear out for Clayton. Clayton look for an attack. 3 straight kill shots there for Sabrina Clayton. Cuts the deficit to 1, 13-12 here in game 1. Chance of let's go Wolves here from the Wolves' hands in this packed gymnasium here on the campus of California High School. Yeah, it was Kristen Van Fossen playing libero here for the Grizzlies. Clayton again! 4 straight. They make that 4 straight kill shots here by Sabrina Clayton. Is Coach Fujinaga giving some instruction there to Reeder. And Gilfillan will serve again, left-handed serve. This one's setting up, not Reeder, but Clayball. Clayball coming from the back row for the Wolves. Able to send that down. So as it was tied up momentarily, Clayball able to score the point here for San Ramon Valley. They get service back, and it'll put the junior setter, Kate Berry, back there to serve here now for the Wolves. Flat-handed serve, receive. Clayton trying to get up again, and obviously Kindoy understanding, trying to feed her hot hand, Clayton. But Clayton sending that one into the net. The point there for Grizzlies makes it 15-13 San Ramon Valley. Here's Clayton again, and unable to recover there, Monica Havey. The point, California, they kept the deficit down to 1. So they've tied the first game here tonight at 13 apiece, but have not been able to capitalize. Let's see if Kindoy can score a couple of points, as she's going to be serving now for the Grizzlies. Real quiet, knuckle pass, back over is Clayball. There's Kindoy setting up for Clayton, and that's going to be called a double head. Stephanie Smith. And we got on the rotation, Nicole Velicities. Rotating back in, so Nicole Powers serving for the Wolves. Here's Clayton on the rotation and able to get it through. Up in the net was Lauren Regan trying to block it, but unable to do so. As Alicia DeLang rotates out here for the Grizzlies. Looking for Nicole Velicities. Set up for Clayton. It's in. And able to tie up this game here at 16 points apiece. So now Sabrina Clayton back to serve. And we'll see if Sabrina Clayton can get California their first lead of this game. First lead of the match. Clayton sends it over. Taken in by Van Fossen. Pushed over, in, and good eye there. Reeder able to tap it over. Faked on the attack and able to get it to drop in open territory here. Reeder takes it, blocked at the net there. Tapped over. And unable to control there. It was tapped over there by Velicities. Unable to control there for the Grizzlies was Jennifer Gill. And San Ramon Valley, again, a 2-point lead, 18-16. A long service error there by Reeder gives California the point, 18-17. So back now to serve here for the Grizzlies, that's Bridget Hines. Hines able to drop it in as Reeder takes it. Sets up for the attack. Felicities, but blocked at the net. Looked to be Tracy Ogata. Ties the game up here, so we had a couple of game ties, but California unable to take the lead. Let's see whether or not Hines can give that to them. It won't happen on her service, as serve is long. An error there for Hines makes it 19-18 San Ramon Valley. So back now to serve it for the Wolves is libero Van Fossen. Blocked out. The attempt there by Smith sends it out. So gets the game one tied up here again at 19-19. Joey Gonzalez here on PlayOnSports.com from San Ramon, California, on the campus of California High School. The setup here for Clayton, and able to dig it out was Van Fossen. Send it back over, Clayberg. Send it for Clayton, she's just going to send it over. That was Powers on the dig. Send it Clayberg looking for the kill, and a nice dig there by Clayton. Here's Reeder, and Gilfillan just reacting quickly there. Don't think she understood where she was on the court, and Gilfillan calling my bad and understanding that she probably should have let that one go. So San Ramon Valley, the 1 point lead here as Rachel Braunschweig serves, and Braunschweig unable to dig it out. So we've got the game tied up again at 20-20. San Ramon Valley lost to California the 2 times that they met this season as Clayton tries to set it up there. No one to receive the pass. But as I was stating, California beating San Ramon Valley twice this year, 3-1 in the first match and 3-0 in the second match. Both of those were in league play earlier in the season before the teams got into the playoffs. Is Clayberg setting to serve for the Wolves. There's Clayton. Clayberg able to dig it out. There's Gilfillan. Set up for Clayton. That time Clayberg unable to dig. 21-21, tied up game here. Game one, what a way to start up the match. Here at California High School is the libero Morgan Gilfillan be serving here at this point. Set up for Reeder. Reeder for the kill shot. Blocked at the net by Kindoy and Hines, but goes out of bounds. So 22-21, and California been climbing that mountain, just cannot get over that peak and take the lead here. They keep trailing, but trail only by 1, 22-21. As Kate Barry sends this one into the net, an error on her serve. Ties it at 22 points apiece. Kindoy now back to serve here for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies come into tonight's match right in a 17-match winning streak. Have not lost a game yet in these North Coast section playoffs. Trying to avoid that tonight, and again, maybe a long, could have attacked there by Reeder, but Gilfillan going for it. And goes out, so point to San Ramon Valley. So Powers back now to serve for the Wolves. And Gilfillan again unable to position, not there for her, and unable to take that serve. So point San Ramon as they are now at game point 24-22. Game point here for game one. Here's Nicole Powers. See if she can wrap it up. Gilfillan able to receive that. Set up for Clayberg. Going to have to send this one over. able to get it over, just barely. Set up for Smith again, blocked, and San Ramon Valley unable to do anything with it that time. As Stephanie Smith on the attack attempt, able to make something happen and keep this contest close. Here's Clayton now back to serve. And Coach Fujinaga will decide to go ahead to take the first timeout here as Chance of California start streaming here on the campus of California High School. Folks, we're going to go ahead and take a break. But before we do that, I want to let you know that if you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight, tell your school to sign up for the PlayOn Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP. We'll be back with more here coming up on the North Coast Section Division I Girls Volleyball Championship. Actually, I think we're just getting back to it, so we'll keep it right here. Joey Gonzalez riding solo on the air. We've got Wilma Combs on the producer role and Justin Gorley bringing you the video here from San Ramon, California, as Clayton serves in, trying to tie this game up. Gilfillan able to dig that out. Smith blocked at the net, and San Ramon Valley takes game one, 25-23. They lead 1-0 here in the North Coast Section Division I Finals. Folks, PlayOn Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at PlayOn Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. We'll take a break in the action, but keep it tuned right here, PlayOnSports.com and the North Coast Section Division I Championship. As San Ramon Valley takes a 1-0 lead here over the California Grizzlies on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Welcome back, folks, to volleyball action here on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports. We are tonight in San Ramon, California, on the campus of California High School, where the California Grizzlies are taking on the San Ramon Valley Wolves for the Division I North Coast Section Championship. Both of these teams will go ahead and continue on to the regionals, but in speaking with Coach Fujinaga, and both with Coach Fujinaga for the Wolves and assistant coach Brian Long, the North Coast Section title is still means a lot to both of these two squads. So playing for a lot as in this final, as San Ramon Valley takes the 1-game-to-none lead, winning that first game 25-23. California dropping their first game here of the North Coast Section playoffs in only their second game this year to San Ramon Valley. These two teams have a bit of history going together, some rivalry as San Ramon Valley coming just down the freeway from Danville, California. Both of these schools are right close to each other, so they see a lot of each other as well as know a lot of each other from playing on the club level. As San Ramon Valley opens with a serve, but California scores the first point here in game 2. So that'll put Caitlin Kindoy back to serve for the Grizzlies. Attack attempt blocked there, taken by the libero, as Clayton sends it back over the net, and unable to control there was Powers for the Wolves. And Grizzlies able to take their first 2-point lead. They took their first lead here in the match with that scoring that first point, but now lead 2-0 here in game 2. Here's Clayburg, taken by Gilfillan. Clayton looking on the attack. Clayburg able to dig it out. Set up there for Velicities. Set up there for Clayton again. We got to cut on Kindoy with the double hit. So San Ramon Valley scores their first point here of game 2. 2-1, the lead here for California. Gill able to receive, and Clayton just dumping it over. Here's Powers looking for Reeder. As Gilfillan able to dig it out. Smith dump it over. Powers again setting it up. Clayburg, though, sends it into the net to give the Grizzlies a 3-1 lead. Excuse me there, folks. I had a bit of a cough. I had to take care of them, but California taking 3-1 lead. As Powers able to drop it in to keep the San Ramon Valley and Clayburg. I'm sorry, not Clayburg, but yeah, it was the freshman outside hitter, Catherine Clayburg, with the error there. As rotating in Tracy Ogata for the Grizzlies. As Clayburg going up high, but unable to dig it out. Clayton for the Grizzlies. So California with the 43 lead. Sitting back to serve here is Braunschweig for the Wolves. Reeder looking for the attack, blocked, and we got to get a call for hit, 4 contacts for against the Wolves. So gives California a 1-point lead here in game 2, 5-3. On the rotation here for the Grizzlies, that is Kylie House. And want to also bring up Tess McConnell. Tess McConnell, who unfortunately earlier in the week in practice ruptured her MCL and ACL. Basically, she's telling me before the match they were severed in half. Unfortunate for a senior like her, of her caliber and her skill level, to have to watch here from the sideline and unable to participate, but she feels that she is absolutely part of the team, a very close-knit squad there for the Grizzlies. And she's here supporting, does not feel like feels that she's doing everything she needs to do here to support her team. This House serve kind of Offset, just barely gets it over the net. Set up there. Set up again for Gill. Gill looking for the attack. Wide, however. So San Ramon Valley gets the point as California maintains a 3-point lead here. They lead 7-4 in game 2. Here in the Division I North Coast Section Volleyball Final. Flat-handed serve there by the freshman Catherine Clayball. As Kristen Van Fossen unable to control that. Goes out. So California now an 8-4 lead. California established itself in 1973 is when the doors opened, and he's talking with the assistant coach Brian Long. He said that the last 5 years have really improved their athletics department and really established themselves here in the East Bay and bringing about some name recognition as the Grizzlies tack on another point there. They now lead 9-4. Set up now for Reeder. Blocked up and out of position was Clayton. And just found, kind of blooped over the hands there of Tracy Ogata. Now in on the rotation is Alicia DeLang now rotating in for Jennifer Gill. She joins the back row. Still serving there for the Wolves is junior sitter Kate Berry. Sends that one into the net, so an error there for Kate Berry. Gives California a 5-point lead. As Bridget Hines rotates in now for Tracy Ogata. Sabrina Clayton getting some instruction there from Coach Todd Baham. As Clayton getting making sure that everything is on the up and up here with Bill Vane. Reeder unable to get on top of that and unable to get enough topspin. Sends that one into the net to give Grizzlies their largest lead here of this game 2. As Gilfillan will go ahead and serve now for the Grizzlies. Those Powers just able to tap it over. Here's Clayton on the kill attempt. Gives the Grizzlies their largest lead of this game and the largest lead of this match at 12-5. And that forces Coach Brian Fujinaga to take the timeout. So while I take the timeout, folks, want to let you know that PlayOnSports.com is not only your destination for Friday night football action, but it's also the place for the most comprehensive coverage of high school playoff and championship events in all sports from across the country. PlayOnSports.com, high school sports lives here. Joey Gonzalez here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com, and the Division I North Coast Section Volleyball Final. This is for all the marbles here in the North Coast Section. 2 league rivals out of the East Bay Athletic League going at each other. California and San Ramon Valley finished 1 and 2 respectively in that league. As San Ramon Valley scores a point there to cut the deficit to 6 at 12-6. Nicole Powers now serving here for the Wolves. She's got a bit of a jump serve and gets the top spin on that here. Sets it up for Clayton and unable to dig it out. The libero there, Kristen Van Fossen. As Stephanie Smith comes in on the rotation for the Grizzlies. Here's Reeder on the attack. unable to dig it out was Alicia DeLange. So scored that a kill there for Emily Reeder. And she will now serve. And talking with Coach Fujinaga, I asked him whether or not they are the defending North Coast section champions, as Clayton scores the kill there for the Grizzlies. But again, they are the defending North Coast section champions. And asking him whether or not he felt any pressure coming in as the first-year head coach. But he said he didn't, and he actually enjoys his position coming in as the underdog, the number 2-seeded team in this section, in this division, I should say. Nicely dug out there by Reeder. Reeder going to have to send it over, able to get it in. Hines recovers. Set up for Hines, and Hines with the kill. Bridget Hines score that in. She gets a big ovation here from the fans just sitting to my right. As Clayton able to get it over, and the libero just able to dig it out. As Gill sends it over at Reeder with the dig. We're going to call it a double hit. This goes against San Ramon Valley. So Grizzlies now have an 8-point lead, 16-7. But Coach Fujinaga felt that he enjoys the underdog role. Felt like coming in, there was no pressure as Catherine Claiborne able to receive that serve. But still understands he's still in very good position to win the NCS crown. Claiborne, able to recover. As this one looking long there. And Emily Reeder understanding she sent it long. So Grizzlies now an 11-point lead, 18-7, largest lead here of this match. However, San Ramon Valley has the 1-game lead. Set up for Clayburg. Clayball with the kill. Gets a point and service back here for the Wolves. So Kristen Van Fossen serving now for the Wolves. She's the senior libero. As Gilfillan receives. And Gill unable to get it over. An error into the net. Cuts the lead to 9 here for the Grizzlies at 18-9 in game 2. Here's Gill looking for the set. Set it up for Hines. Got a whistle and touching the net. Actually, I believe it was a cross in the net there against San Ramon Valley. So 10-point lead back to the Grizzlies as Bridget Hines serving here for California. Powers sets up Clayball. Clayball finally going with the easy pass over, bump over. As Marina Clayton out of position, unable to recover. So now in for San Ramon Valley on the rotation. That is Rachel Braunschwag. Here's Sabrina Clayton. Block attempt no good. Play ball blocked at the net. Great net play by Smith and Ogata for the Grizzlies. As Kylie House now serving for the Grizzlies 20-10. Taking a look at the schedule, folks, in head-to-head, actually one of the things we like to look at is the common opponents and determining how good both of these squads are. San Ramon Valley went 18-2 against common opponents, while California went 15-1. So obviously, both of these teams playing in the East Bay Athletic League see a lot of the same squads and know a lot about each other. And there's a kill there, scoring the point for the Wolves. The one difference here Carondelet. San Ramon Valley losing, going 1-1 against Carondelet, where California went 2-0. Grizzlies now a 11-point lead at 22-11 here in game 2. San Ramon Valley leads the overall match at 1-0 as Gill sends this ball over. Here's Reeder looking for the kill, sends it long. And California riding a wave right now, and Coach Fujinaga calling for the timeout. Folks, you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Well, tell your school to sign up for the PlayOn Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP. We'll step away here for a few moments. You're listening to Division I girls volleyball final here of the North Coast section on your destination for high school sports, playonsports.com. So back to live game action after a quick breather here. The teams get a full minute timeout, but you don't have to take the entire minute. As Gill sends this over, able to Reeder looking for the kill. Block attempted there by Ogata, as well as Kayleen Kindoy, but unable to get to it. So San Ramon Valley keeps this alive at 23-12. Again, first time these two teams met, California gave up a game as Gilfillan, the libero, kind of taking a bad step, unable to receive that serve. So Barry serving again, 23-13. Ogata looking for the kill. Blocked at the net by Ogata. Kill attempt, no good there by Kelly Hawkins, who came in on the last rotation. And California now facing game point at 24-13. Gill fell in, serving for game point here. The left-handed serve was very effective in game 1. Here's Reeder sending it over. Gilfillan digging it out. We got to call a double hit. There goes against Kylie House. So keeps the game alive here for the Wolves, 24-14. Now rotating in is the opposite, Nicole Melicides. As Powers back to serve for the Wolves. Set it up for Hines. Hines sends it long. 24-15 now. See if the Wolves, it's going to be a big comeback attempt. Cole Powers. Rainbow serve. And Kindoy scoring on the tap over, getting the point and game for California. And this match, folks, is all tied at 1 game apiece. We'll step away here for a few moments, but make sure you keep it tuned right here. It's the Division I North Coast section volleyball final, as California and San Ramon Valley are all knotted up at 1 game apiece on your destination for high school sports. PlayOn. Reeder sending it wide. Kindoy able to collect, and Smith sending it over as she had Noelle Felicities right there playing the net. Felicities not able to block that attempt. So Stephanie Smith able to get it to trickle just along the net. Reeder going up high. Kindoy with her own attack. Send us back there. Kindoy going to set up Smith. Smith blocked. but unable to come up with the block there between the Noel Felicities and Lauren Regan. So gives California their 5th point at 5-1. Here's Sabrina Clayton serving. Claybaugh able to receive. And kind of mistimed that hit there. Not sure if that was on the setter or if that was there on Noel Velocities, but Velocities unable to get behind it, so sends that one, misses it. It's 6-1 California. Here's Kindoy set up for Gill, and another attempt there by Gill in San Ramon Valley, unable to control the net here at this time, and it sends Coach Brian Fujinaga to call his first timeout. So, folks, want to let you know that PlayOnSports.com is not only your destination for Friday night football action, but it's also the place for the most comprehensive coverage of high school playoff and championship events in all sports from across the country. Play on Sports, high school sports lives here. Welcome back, folks. Just after timeout here to PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports. California still serving here. Sabrina Clayton with 5 straight points for the Grizzlies. As California leading 7-1. San Ramon scrambling, able to get it over there. Good job there by Powers, but the kill shot by Stephanie Smith on a scrambling San Ramon Valley defense scores the 8th point for the for the Grizzlies. Sabrina Clayton serving on her 6th point as the Grizzlies lead 8-1. Scrambling, and that's going to be way too many shots. Unable to get it out in a great opening serve there by Sabrina Clayton as Claybaugh unable to receive it properly. Gives California a 9-1 lead. Nice play at the net. Tap back over, but I got to call it a double hit there on Bridget Hines. Coach Fujinaga making sure that the up official Bill Vane understands that, he thinks that there may be some net violation here. So they deduct a point there from San Ramon. They deducted a point there from California. So the point deducted from California, point given to San Ramon Valley. So now San Ramon Valley with the 2 points here, and let's see if they can stage a rally. That is Emily Reeder. Back to serve for the Wolves. Van Fossen setting up there for Reeder. Kindoy looking for the kill shot and saves it down on the attack. Nicole Powers unable to handle it. Gets California their 10th point, so they reclaim that 10th point. As the up official Bill Vane had made sure that the score was proper. There's Claybaugh. That one is long. Gets California a 11-2 lead, and want to really appreciate both coaches' energy here. Coach Bayham and Coach Brian Fujinaga. Here's Hines able to dig it out. Sets up Clayton. Clayton off the hands there on the block attempt by Lauren Regan. Gives Grizzlies a 10-point lead at 12-2. This match is tied up at 1 game apiece. San Ramon Valley taking game 1, 25-23. California taking game 2 at 25-15. And they continue to score at will right now as they take a 13-2 lead. Bridget Hines again with the serve. And Kristen Van Fossen unable to receive. San Ramon Valley is going to have to settle down here a bit if they want to get back into this match, into this game. As California's built a substantial lead. Their biggest lead now at 12 there so far this match, and it continues. 15-2. Smiles all around there for the California bench. Concern here on the look of the San Ramon Valley Wolves. And while we got the timeout, folks, I want to let you know that do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the PlayOn Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP. Welcome back here to North Coast Section Playoff action here as California currently leading San Ramon Valley 15-2 in the Division I Volleyball North Coast Section Final. And great net play again. We're going to call it a lift. It's a lift here against San Ramon Valley. And San Ramon Valley pleading their case, but the up official Bill Vane awarding the point here to California. California now a 14-point lead, as Hines with the jump serve. Looking for the kill. Kindoy, barely able to get it over. Set up for, blocked at the net by Ogata. Looking for clay ball, that's Reeder. We can call it double hit there. And the point surge for the Grizzlies continues as an ace scored there for Hines. 18-2 have established the 16-point lead is the largest lead. And miscommunication there as both Emily Reeder and Kristen Van Fossen both going for it. And we're going to get a rotation here as Kelly Hawkins rotating in for Noelle Belicities as Bridget Hines serving with the 19-2 lead for the Grizzlies. Van Fossen and set up a clay ball looking for the kill. Clay ball finally on the attack, able to score a point for the Wolves, but not before California had gone on a 10-0 tear. Clayton able to receive. Set up for Clayton. Van Fossen digging it out. Here's Clayball. Gilfillan able to dig it out. Smith just tapping it over. Here's Emily Reeder. Block attempt, no good. Here's Smith. Set up for Kindoy. Here's Reeder on the back row. And Reeder off the miss hit there by Tracy Ogata. Scores another point here for the Wolves. And Kristen will put Kristen Van Fossen back to serve here for the Wolves. Clayton. Here's Clayberg. Able to nice dig there by Gilfillan. Gill, and nice dig there by Van Fossen. Emily Reeder. Emily Reeder goes long, and we've got a 20-4 lead here for the Grizzlies. Todd Bayham will rotate in. Kylie House for Stephanie Smith here for the Grizzlies. Kylie House will go back to serve. Set up here for Emily Reeder. Reeder wide. Gives the point to California. They take a 21-4 lead. California, after that shaky start, even though they only lost by 2, looking like a very, very dominant team. The team with the 12-game match winning streak. Clayton and nobody able to recover. Miscommunication there between Ogata and Kindoy. Scores a point here for the Wolves as rotation here for the Wolves brings in the sophomore defensive specialist, Rachel Braunschweig. And we got a double hit. I think this one goes against Kindoy. 21-6. Wolves. As Braunschweig still back there serving for the Wolves. Set up for Gill. Nice block attempt at the net. That was Delaney Reed. Emily Reeder. Think it just went into the net as Ogata really never had a shot at it. So Reeder just never getting up above it. Makes it 22-6, California. We'll get Jennifer Gill back there to serve for the Grizzlies. Claybaugh just tapping it over. Set up for Agata. Block attempt by Reed. Set up for Claybaugh. Here's Clayton, though. Oh, the kill. (23-6), California. As Maddie Weinberg will come in on our first rotation of this match. Jennifer Gill still back to serve here for the Grizzlies. Here's Claybaugh. Nice dig. Clayton again looking for the kill shot. That one hits the antenna and is out of bounds there. Game point for California and looking to take the commanding 2-1 lead. Gill, low serve. There's Emily Reeder. Gill digs it out. Tap over by Clayton. Keeps it alive. Nice dig there. There's Gilfillan, unable to maintain. Gets a double hit. And San Ramon Valley stays alive, and want to give credit there. Believe it was Rachel Braunschweig coming up with a big dig just off the tip of the hand there for San Ramon. And just a tap over there between Emily Reeder and Maddie Weinberg. Makes it 24-8. Grizzlies as Catherine Claybaugh serving for the Wolves. Looking for the serve, sends it over. Sort of a knuckleball serve. Sends it up for Clayton. And Clayton playing remarkable volleyball here as she gets game 2 for California, 25-8. That gives California the 2-1 lead. Now we're just one game away from sealing their first North Coast section title since 1982 for the girls volleyball squad. You're listening to Division I North Coast section volleyball right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Welcome back to PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports. Joey Gonzalez from San Ramon, California, on the campus of California High School. It's the Division I North Coast Section Championship between the California Grizzlies and the defending champion San Ramon Valley Wolves. San Ramon Valley on the brink here of losing as California, after losing game one, have just stormed back to win the past two games. Now taking 2 games in one lead, winning the past 2 games by a score of 25-15 and 25-8. So now it's up to San Ramon Valley to see whether or not they can stem the tide here that's been created by California. They will open the serve with a service. That'll be Nicole Powers back to reserve here for game 4 of a best-of-5 match. Nicole Powers able to get it in, and we'll see who strikes first. Nice block play, net play there by the Grizzlies. Kindoy able to recover. Get it over to Gill. Van Fossens. And Claybaugh looking for the kill, and Wolves strike first. 1-0 here in the Division I championship. So Powers, second jump serve. Clayton able to recover. Clayton looked for the kill. And Powers unable to dig it out. So point California 1-1. We'll get Caitlin Kindoy to serve, and Claybaugh got one more shot at it. Just gets it over, and a big heads-up play there by Lauren Regan. Lauren Regan just knuckleballing it over. Gets it over the net. 2-1. San Ramon Valley. Emily Reeder, Clayton able to dig it out. Emily Reeder going back. Kindoy going long. Gives San Ramon Valley a 3-1 lead. San Ramon Valley now feeling a bit more confident as Reeder sends the knuckleball serve over. Gets Clayton from the near side. There's Emily Reeder from the back. Here's Clayton from the opposite side. Look, gets the angle. Clayball gets it over. And out of position, able to dig it out there is Gill. Clayton gets blocked at the net. And so far this game, in game 4, great net play here by the Wolves. Gives San Ramon a 4-1 lead here in game 4. Emily Reeder serving for her 3rd point. Clayton taking advantage of an overplay by the net. Taking advantage of an overplay there by Kathleen Claybaugh and Lauren Regan for the Wolves. Gets the point and service back to California with a 2-point deficit. And Nicole Powers getting called on the error, whistled on the error. A double hit. Scores another point here for California. They are down only 1, 4-3. Up 2 games to 1. Trying to close it out here in game 4. Emily Reeder, though, trying to do all that she can to make sure to extend the tie, extend this match here as the miss hit there. Oh, he scored a point. Gill scored the point there. Must have been touched there at the net. And I'm sorry if I missed that, folks, but touched at the net. Gets a 4th point here for the Grizzlies. Here's Emily Reeder. Clayton able to dig it out. Set up for Clayton. Van Fossen dig. Claybaugh going long. Gives Grizzlies their first lead here of this game 4. Sabrina Clayton now, the senior opposite. As Emily Reeder just taps it over. Clayton ready to receive. Dug out by Van Fossen. Claybaugh called for the lips here. And Nicole Powers cannot believe it. Neither can Coach Fujinaga. But nonetheless, our up official, Bill Vane, awards a point here to California. 6-4 now, Grizzlies lead. Van Fossen receives. Set up for a Reeder. Reeder going long. Just a little too long there for Emily Reeder. Could not get on top of it. The attack attempt gets the error. Here's Clayton. Short serve. Great net play by Gill and the Grizzlies. As Noelle Velicity's just trying to tap it over. So it scored a point there for the Wolves. Here's Clayton and Van Fossen unable to dig it out. California now leading 8-5 as Tracy Ogata rotating in for the libero, Maureen Gilfillan. On the jump serve, that was Hines. Hines unable to dig out that Clayball attack. Gives the Wolves a point here, 8-6, as Rachel Braunschweig rotating in now for Noelle Velicities. Nice set for Ogata. Better dig there by Van Fossen, but great net play there, Ogata again. And California takes a 3-point lead, 9-6. Rotation now as Stephanie Smith rotating out. Kylie House rotating in here for Coach Bayham's team. House Short serve. Dug out there by Gilfillan. Gill set up. Play ball blocked at the net, but goes out of bounds there against the Grizzlies, and Kaylin Kindoy scores a point there for San Ramon Valley. The Wolves now down 2, 9-7, as Catherine Claybaugh, the freshman outside hitter, back to serve for the Wolves. Sort of a knuckleball serve. Gill on the kill attempt, no good. Tapped over. There's Powers. Set up for Claybaugh from the back row. Claybaugh able to get it in from the back row. And San Ramon Valley cuts the deficit to 1. Joey Gonzalez from San Ramon, California, on the campus of California High School. Seen alongside my producer, Will McCombs. Got Justin Gorley shooting video for you tonight. As San Ramon Valley ties it up. And we're setting up for a great game 4 here as Kathleen Claybaugh now with the all tied up here in game 4. Sends a knuckleball serve. Almost looked somewhat long. There's Gill able to send it over. Reeder dumping it over. Good recovery by House. Great recovery by Ogata, but Kindoy unable to recover. Gets a double, gets called for the lift. And San Ramon Valley retakes the lead at 10-9. So Catherine Claybaugh serving for her third point here. Gets some rotation here, a long serve. Clayton sends it over. Set up short. Blocked. That one, Claybaugh unable to get behind it, sends it into the net, so ties this game up here at 10 points apiece. We'll get Jennifer Gill serving for the Grizzlies. Long serve. Emily Reeder. Clayton able to dig it out. There's Clayton again. Punches it over, Nicole Powers. Clayton again. Go for the attack. That one's going into the crowd, and that time Van Fossen was unable to get the dig and gives the lead back to California at 11-10. Grizzlies with a 2-1 advantage here. It's game 4. They lead 11-10. Catherine Claybaugh able to dug out there by Gilfillan. Claybaugh again. Powers just sending it over. Kindoy sending up Clayton. Clayton looking. Powers able to recover. Reeder taps it over. House recovers. Here's set up for Clayton again. And it's been the Sabrina Clayton show, just setting her up all night long. And she gives her Grizzlies a 2-point lead at 12-10. Van Fossen, big kill attempt. There's Gill from the back row. Clayburgh digs out. Great net play. Claybaugh from back, and Gilfillan unable to dig. Score the kill there for Claybaugh and the San Ramon Valley Wolves as Kate Berry and Kelly Hawkins rotate in here for the Wolves. They'll put Kate Berry back to serve, the junior setter for the Wolves. Gilfillan receives, trying to pass back over to Clayton. Set up for Berry at the top by Clayton, blocks it. Scores a point for Grizzlies, 13-11. So Morgan Gilfillan now serving for California. Taken, served there by Braunschweig. There's Clayton. sends it over. Van Fossen, dig out. Here's Reeder over to Clayton. Set up for Clayton, looking for the kill. And block attempt at the net by Powers. Unsuccessful. Gives the Grizzlies a 3-point lead at 14-11. So Morgan Gilfillan again serving. Left-handed serve. It's been working very well here tonight. Blocked at the net. Emily Reeder's attempt. And Kaylin Kindoy playing with a ton of confidence. We've been seeing some great excellent net play here from Kindoy. Here's Gilfillan. Set for clay ball, and that time Hines says no way. And Coach Fujinaga, Brian Fujinaga of the Wolves, seeing that it's probably the best time to call a timeout as they are trailing 16-11 here in the possible deciding game 4 here for the Grizzlies. Right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com. Back with you here from California High School in San Ramon, California. Joey Gonzalez on your destination for high school sports. California leading San Ramon Valley 2-1 here in the Division I North Coast Section Final. It's for the North Coast Section Championship as Caitlin Kindoy gets called for the double hit, gets whistled for the double hit. So point to the Wolves, and Nicole Powers will go ahead and begin to serve at trailing 16-12. San Ramon Valley coming in. They are the defending Division I section champions. California trying to knock them off here tonight and attempt to win their first section championship since 1982. And big kill on the attack there, Bridget Hines. Gets the point for the Grizzlies, 17-12. As Stephanie Smith rotates in. And Caitlin Kindoy just getting it over the net. And I'm sure she's thinking that she meant to do that. Nonetheless, gets the point here for the Grizzlies, 18-12. Here's Kindoy. Sort of a rainbow serve. And Reeder playing the defense well, just tapping it over. And Emily Reeder doing a great job there, taking advantage of an over-aggressive defense being played by the Grizzlies. Gets the Wolves within 5. Alicia DeLange, who came in on that last rotation for the Grizzlies. There's Sabrina Clayton. Powers unable to dig it out. Scored a kill shot there for Sabrina Clayton, one of many. Folks, I did lose track. Sabrina Clayton scoring 6.3 kills per set. She's got, coming into tonight's contest, 502 kills overall. Bridget Hines doing a great job at the net. She leads the team in blocks with 72, averaging just under 1 block per set. And Coach Brian Fujinaga taking what could be his last time out here of the season. California just 5 points away here in Game 4, 5 points away from their first section championship since 1982. Trying to knock knock off the defending Division I section defending Division I section champions, Sierra Valley Wolves. Not to mention a crosstown rival as well. But Coach Fujinaga knows that as defending section champions, that everybody was gunning for them, so they expect their best from every opponent. As that point is out, score a point there for the Grizzlies, 21-13. And it's going to be interesting to see how California finishes off here if they can. Here's Emily Reeder. And Gilfillan probably playing too far back. Goal reaching for that one. Scores a point here for the Wolves. Kristen Van Fossen, the libero, back to serve here for the Wolves, trailing 21-14. Here's Gill able to receive. Set it up there for Claybaugh. Back-to-back points now for the Wolves. See if they can stage a rally here now, trailing by 6. You always hear in these series, it's always hard. The hardest game to win is that closing game. And San Ramon Valley making it not easy here for the Grizzlies. Not sure if we got the whistle here. Never got the whistle here for the service. There was a bit of confusion in the final game in the Division I Sac Joaquin section a couple of weeks ago. Actually, I shouldn't say Division I, but Division III. Here's a service there by Van Fossen. Clayton, that one goes into the net, call it a 4, as Reed was attempting the block there, not at the net for the Wolves, and Wolves again, they just keep coming back, now trailing 5. Here's Van Fossen. It's been a good service for Van Fossen. Gill sending it over. Reeder trying to collect. Claybaugh easily tapping it over and out of position. And it finds a California defense. Sabrina Clayton talking to her teammates, trying to get them to relax. Maybe a little amped up here now late into the contest. But San Ramon Valley keeps plugging away, trailing 21-17. Gets the whistle here for the serve. Kristen Van Fossen. We're not set. The California defense not set here. So scored an ace here for San Ramon Valley as they're chopping away at this lead. Now only down 3, 21-18. And that last timeout there by Brian Fujinaga, great timeout now. It's looking like here's Gill. See if Gill can get California back on track. Doesn't happen there. There's Claybaugh. Nice dig there by the libero. Gilfillan. Van Fossen set up Emily Reeder, just tapping it over. Here's Kindoy, set up for Gill. And an overplay there by San Ramon Valley. It gets California only 3 points away from their first section title since 1982. Exciting moments here late in Game 4. It is Bridget Hines now serving. There's Claybaugh. Attack is long, an error on Claybaugh. Grizzlies take a 23-18 lead. And you can see some nervousness now over on the California bench. Here's Hines. Set up here for Reed. Able to dug out by Clayton. Set up for Clayton. Dug out by Van Fossen. Here's Reed sending it over. Hines collects. Set up for Clayton. Dug out there by Powers. Nice dig. Here's Reed. And Reeder getting it over for the Wolves. Stems the tide here by California. as Braunschweig backed out a serve there for the Wolves, trailing 23-19 in game 4. Set up for Ogata. Ogata tapping over. Got to get a whistle as Ogata. No, we get San Ramon Valley into the net. So score the championship. We're at championship point here at 24-19. As we're getting the California crowd up on their feet. Here's a serve there. Claybaugh, net, well played at the net. This place may erupt here if California scores a point. Set up for Clayton. Clayton, nice dig there by Van Fossen, unable to collect it, and that's it. And the California crowd screams, champions for the first time since 1982 in the North Coast Section Division I. It is your California Grizzlies. They take game 4, 25-19, win the match 3-1. And just like that, knock off the defending Division I champions to claim their first section championship since 1982. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to stay tuned to PlayOnSports.com for our post-game coverage. We'll wrap up all the action in our post-game show, and we'll have an interview with our player of the game. That's coming up in just a few moments. Once again, the California Grizzlies had defeated the San Ramon Valley Wolves 3-1 in the North Coast Section Division I championship game on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports. Sabrina, can you hear me all right? Okay, let me adjust. I'm just going to adjust your microphone here, okay? So go ahead and talk into that. Okay, there you go. Awesome. Okay. Do you have that roster? What I do with that? Where the roster that I gave you? Okay. Okay, so
wait, I can't. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, he'll turn it down. Are you just gonna go ahead and turn us up, or?
Thank you.
So that's okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, really?
I don't like the glasses look. Sorry about that, folks, but welcome back to the PlayOnSports.com's coverage of the North Coast section volleyball finals. I'm joined by our player of the game, Sabrina Clayton of the California Grizzlies. And first of all, Sabrina, I just want to say congratulations. Great match. A lot of intensity, a lot of action happening. And first question I just want to ask you is, what's it like to be part of the first championship team for California in Division I volleyball since 1982?
Absolutely amazing. It's crazy.
Talk about what it just means to the school in general.
I mean, every year we have a good program, but this year we just believed throughout the whole time, and we just won the whole thing. It's amazing.
So I was discussing with Coach Long earlier before the game about the rivalry between the two schools. Mm-hmm. First of all, their proximity. Second of all, a lot of you players know each other from playing on the club level. You're very good friends with Emily Reeder over in San Ramon Valley. What's that feel like to not only beat a rival, the defending Division I champion here in the North Coast section, but not only beating your rival, but beating one of your best friends?
I mean, we both work hard throughout the whole time, so it's like, it's a good and bad feeling, but it's still amazing to win. So, especially with this rivalry.
Does it give you bragging rights, Sarah, when you guys go back to club?
Oh, yeah.
Go play? Awesome. So how did one thing I was noticing there was they really seem to be playing like very aggressive at the net. How can you explain how you were able to exploit their over-aggressive net play, what you guys were looking for?
I think we were just ready the whole time and like expecting anything and never being surprised.
And then I really, in talking with Coach Bayhan before the contest and Coach Long, you guys really have a great support staff. Coach Long was talking about, how great of friends you guys are, just both on and off the court, that he's been coaching for some time, been around some other teams that he does not see that camaraderie amongst others, but he really senses a big sisterhood with your squad. Talk about that and how important that is to your team.
I mean, we all love each other, so when we're in the game, if we ever get down, then like no one gets mad at each other, and we just try to pick each other up.
And I started asking this earlier, and I kind of got off track there, and I apologize. But talk about Coach Bayham, what he means to you guys and to the rest of the team.
He always keeps us going. He always just is so intense that like if we're doing bad, then he like expects us to do better. So we do.
Very, very positive gentleman. I really enjoyed talking with him. He's very energetic and all over the place, and he looks like he'd be a fun coach to play for. So the next question I had was, now it's on the regionals. You guys are going to get to host a regional contest. You don't know just yet who are going to be hosting, as far as I know, unless you know otherwise.
I don't know.
Yeah. So what is the mindset going into regionals?
I mean, just do what we've been doing all season. Don't do anything different, and hopefully we can get far.
Well, I wish you luck. And then, lastly, I've got, what are your plans for next year? You're a senior. What are you going to be doing next year?
I'm going to be going to Santa Clara University.
Awesome. So you're staying somewhat staying local here. Yeah. So the Santa Clara going to get a very great volleyball player here in Sabrina Clayton. And last but not least, you got a ton of, some family and friends waiting for you. How are you going to go ahead and celebrate this championship?
Hopefully dinner.
Dinner, all right. Dinner on somebody. Yeah, dinner. Any specific place?
Casa Roscoe.
All right. Sounds good for me. Sounds good to me. I got to make a big trip all the way back up to Sacramento, so maybe I might swing by here afterwards. But anyway, so again, congratulations to Sabrina. I want to say congratulations also to the California Grizzlies. That was our player of the game. So that was our player of the game, Sabrina Clayton. Don't go anywhere. We got more for you coming right here on your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play On School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Welcome back to San Ramon, California, and the PlayOnSports.com post-game show. I'm Joey Gonzalez. We just saw the California Grizzlies defeat the San Ramon Valley Wolves by the score of 3-1. Behind some great play there by Sabrina Clayton, and great teamwork there by the rest of the Grizzlies. Normally I have another partner here, but since we're going solo, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up shortly. But the final scores for you here, California won 3-1. San Ramon Valley took game 1, winning that 25-23, and from there on, it was the rest of the way. It was all California as they took game 2, 25-15, took game 3, 25-8, and won the deciding game 4, 25-19. So a reverse sweep of sorts, if you will. That's going to wrap it up here from California High School, where the California Grizzlies defeated the San Ramon Valley Eagles by a score of 3-1 for the North Coast Section Division I Girls Volleyball Championship. We'd like to thank you for joining PlayOnSports.com's coverage of North Coast Section Volleyball. Be sure to check online, PlayOnSports.com, for upcoming games and upcoming championship matches that we have coming your direction. For our producer, Will McCombs, tonight it's Will McCombs. For our videographer, the guy behind the camera, Justin Gorley, I'm Joey Gonzalez saying thank you for joining us, and so long. Good night, everybody.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.